Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name's Abby and today I am, sorry for being shaky, I'm back for my monthly update and I'm just not even excited to make this monthly update because I've been struggling. I've gained weight. I feel really just unsure of what to do next. I think I have a plan of what I'm going to do next. I'm feeling better than I have been. I feel a little bit more recentered, but March was really hard. Really hard. I first want to start off by saying thank you to everybody who commented on my last What I Eat in a Day. You all were being so encouraging and so kind. I had talked about how I was struggling. I was really just like irritated for the couple days, like that day and then the couple days before that. All I wanted to do was eat, but nothing sounded good. Like there wasn't a specific food. I just wanted to binge. I just wanted to constantly eat. But I was able to keep myself in check that day because I was filming. The day before, I was able to keep myself in check because I was filming for like a TikTok short and reel. Like I was filming a short or What I Eat in a Day. So those 2 days I did fine because I was filming. And then I think I filmed those Monday and Tuesday, and then Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Today's Saturday. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I was just done. I was gone. I was not doing well at all. The only reason I did well was because I was filming those 2 days. And I've had times like that where occasionally when I'm not filming, I'll have an off day. But this was like, I don't know what it was. I don't know. I think I know where it all started though. So we're going to talk about that. But I just wanted to thank you all for being so kind. But I'm also going to come on here and be honest and say, the only reason I did well is because I was filming, and every day after that for the rest of the week, I ate terribly. So let's get into the reason why I think this happened to me this month. If you remember, I talked about how I was sick at the beginning of the month. I got the stomach bug right at the beginning of March, and it was only like a 12-hour bug, but it messed with my appetite for probably like 24 to close to 48-ish hours. But when I was coming back from not being, like, feeling sick and stuff, I craved, like, I wanted white bread, I wanted bologna, I wanted Fruity Pebbles, Cocoa Pebbles. I was craving all of the processed foods. And in moderation, those foods aren't horrible. Whatever, we can eat them sometimes, but that's just all I wanted. So I let myself have it. And then I got into the habit of buying another box of cereal. Like each week I was buying a box of cereal. And all month I've been eating processed white bread. Whether I used it for like a breakfast sandwich or I was eating bologna sandwiches. Then I kind of got tired of bologna. And then I had ordered Girl Scout cookies from a girl at church. So those came in, and we all know how dangerous Girl Scout cookies are. And it just slowly, all month, it slowly got worse and worse and worse, and I was eating more and more and more processed sugary foods. Like my sugar intake for this month, if I ever like kept track of that, was probably insanely over how much sugar you should be eating. But most of the days of March, I did track calories and I stayed within my calories, but the types of calories I was eating made me feel like crap. I was craving that food all the time. Nothing felt satisfying, and I just slowly became more irritable and moody, and I did not like the person I was when I was eating so much junk. I genuinely think that's what my issue was, especially this week. It was just not, I don't know, it was just not good. So I came to the conclusion, I came up with a plan of what I want to do, and we're going to talk about that. I also, you guys know I've been doing Bible journaling and reading a chapter to the Bible a day. My church has a reading plan. And what day did I write this? This was March 30th. Did I forget the Bible journal yesterday? No, I just wrote the wrong date. I wrote March 30th, but it was actually March 31st yesterday. I did that yesterday. And I was reading Psalm 141. And there is, in verse 4 of Psalm 141, we're going to do a like quick Bible lesson here, I guess. Sorry, this video is kind of all over the place, but whatever. Psalm 141 verse 4 says, "Do not let my heart be drawn to what is evil, so that I take part in wicked deeds, along with those who are evildoers. Do not let me eat their delicacies. And obviously this verse is talking about like not getting drawn into sin. And, you know, sin doesn't have to look like evil, like murder and like all the bad things. Like sin can kind of be disguised as something that is enticing and fun and exciting. And for me, like, I just saw that one part says, do not let me eat their delicacies. Now, this verse isn't necessarily talking about food, but for me, that is where my sin lies. And this verse kind of made me realize that. Gluttony is a sin. Pride is a sin. And I came to the realization that I am very prideful about what I look like. Like, I have been obsessed about my weight for the majority of my life. Like more years, like, okay, I've been alive for almost 31 years, and for the vast majority of it, I've been concerned with what my weight is. And that's not a bad thing, but it can become that. It can spiral into something that turns into pride and turns into things that, like, your mind isn't in a healthy space. And I felt like especially recently, like, I haven't been necessarily wanting to lose weight for a good reason, like to keep my body healthy and strong. It's been because I want to look good and whatever. And then gluttony, like, eating sweets isn't bad. Eating food isn't bad. We obviously need food to eat, but whenever you overconsume and eat like a whole box of tagalongs in a day, or the last 3 nights I've gone and gotten a pint of Ben & Jerry's ice cream and eaten it all, and I'm just like constantly eating sugar all day, like, that's gluttony, that's overeating, that's overconsuming, and that's not good. Like, it's okay to say that. Like, it's a sin, and for me, I'm a Christian, and I want to not be that way. And so I guess I kind of needed a change of perspective on why I'm doing this and why I should be wanting to eat healthy and lose weight, and kind of, I don't know, switch my reason behind that. So I want to focus on my body being healthy, not skinny. I want to focus on my body being strong, not skinny. I want to focus on fueling my body with healthy foods so that my body can be healthy, and not because I want to be skinny. So I'm really trying hard to turn my mindset and see where that goes. And I journaled about this yesterday, and I just asked God, like, please help me to, like, change. Like, I can't do this alone. And I tell God that all the time, like, I can't do this alone. Like, you have to help me, and I have to turn to you and turn to you for your strength. And that definitely helps. It's like, I know he's there for me, and I don't know what it is, but like, in the moment when I'm going for those foods, like, I don't go to him. I just, like, am in this, like, tunnel vision, and I'm just like, I don't care, I'm eating everything. And I think it all stems back to me slowly increasing the amount of processed foods and sugars I was eating at the beginning of the month. So I have a different perspective. I'm kind of shifting back. If you guys remember, before March, I was making my own bread, making my own bagels, eating more whole foods and less processed foods. Still was eating some here and there, but I am going to go back to that. I'm going to do some baking this weekend, today and tomorrow. I'm going to make some bread, and I found this recipe for zucchini chocolate chip muffins, which look really good. They all have good ingredients. I'm going to make some bagels. We're going to get back to eating less processed foods. So that is my plan. The other part of my plan is to stop calorie counting for a while. Calorie counting, I am always back and forth on this. If you guys watch me for a while, you know. I think it comes in waves, okay? So I might be calorie counting for a while, and I do fine, but then it causes me to become too obsessed with food, and I think too much about it, and it becomes all I think about, and then I'm like, okay, I need a break. And then I take this break, and I'm like doing good, and then I feel like I'm overeating, and I just have this urge to know if I'm eating enough or eating too much. I don't know. I just like feel like I need to know the numbers. So right now I need a break, and I'm going to take that break. Maybe I'll go back to it next month. I don't know, but we're just going to take a chill pill on calorie counting and focus on hunger cues and eating less processed foods. that's where we are with that. All right, let's get into my weight gain, because I feel like I was gonna tell you that in the very beginning, and then I kind of got off on a little tangent. But my weight for last month was 170.8, and I gained 1 pound. I know it doesn't sound like a lot, but it's still just like annoying. I feel like I wasted the whole month of March. So right now I'm at 171.8. So I gained a pound. Honestly, I thought I would have gained more, especially eating 3 pints of Ben & Jerry's over the last 3 days. I thought it was gonna be way more, but it wasn't. So I'm gonna take this and roll with it and be grateful that it wasn't more. And I have to just leave the past in the past and grow from it and not dwell on it. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and be sad all day because I gained a pound. I have to just let it go, because literally the only thing I can do is move forward from it. And I don't know, there is part of me, I'm gonna be honest, like, I'm not like, oh, well, it's fine. Like, it's not. I feel like I'm mad at myself. And I think back, like, I can't believe it's been 2 years since I was doing 75 hard, and I felt so great. Mentally, it was too much hyper focus on all of those things. But I was looking back at pictures, because you have to take pictures every day in 75 hard, and some of the pictures towards the end, like, why can't I look like that again? But 2 years ago, when I looked like that, I didn't think I looked skinny enough. So there's my pride coming in. Like, I guess I needed to learn this lesson too. Like, okay, you did 75 hard, you got down to like 150, you're super skinny. I didn't think you were, but now you got to gain some weight again so you can appreciate being 150 again. So I don't know, I guess I got to go through it and learn some lessons. Apparently I'm the type of person that needs to learn these lessons the hard way, but that's okay. So the weight gain could have been a million times worse, so I'm gonna be grateful for that. And then some positives. I'm going to give myself some positives for this month, because this video has been pretty negative. I consistently got up and stuck with my morning routine of Bible journaling, going to the gym, and praying at least 3 to 5 mornings a week. Most of the time it was 4 or 5 mornings a week. And I worked out 20 out of 31 days for March, so it's not as much as February. February I had a perfect month. March I didn't, but it still was the majority of the month I worked out every day, whether it was a walk. Okay, I had to go clear some space on my card and change my battery, so I'm not sure where I left off, but I think I was talking about workout. So 20 out of 31 days is pretty good. It's consistent. It's majority of the days. I plan to do better in April, and I'm still like a morning person the vast majority of the days of the week. It was a funny thing though. I didn't work out any Sundays in March, not one. And I look back at my little chart I have upstairs and I was like, that's really interesting. I don't know. Anyways, water was good. I finished at least 80 ounces, 22 out of 31 days. A lot of the days I didn't were because I went on a youth retreat, didn't get it all in that day, and the days I was sick, I didn't get it in, so it's okay. It's still majority. And then Bible, I read my Bible 24 out of 31 days, still majority. And then prayer was the best. I prayed 27 out of 31 days. So as far as my daily goals go, I was successful with those. The only place I've been struggling is with food, and that's not part of my daily goals, so I'm okay with that. But yeah, overall, March was hard, and I was going to just like not even make a video about this and just hide away and not talk about it and ignore it. And I feel like I don't know if anybody would have even noticed if I did ignore it, and just didn't do a March update. But this channel's always been about being honest with you guys and being open about how I'm feeling and my journey, and so that's what I made this video for all of you, and also for myself, because I might look back on this one day and need a reminder of this. I don't know, but I did it. I made it for you, and I feel good talking about it and getting it all out there. So April, we are going to try to eat more whole, less processed foods. I'm getting rid of all the junk in my house. It's gonna disappear today, and we're gonna pause calorie counting and just stick with trying to do my 4 daily goals. So that's that. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up, leave me a comment down below, press that subscribe button if you haven't already, and also obviously you can find me over TikTok and Instagram. And that's it. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.